Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how I use one of my flower fairy kits to make this beautiful white daisy flower fairy. If you are new to making flower fairies, welcome. If you've already been making flower fairies and you're already following me, welcome back. I hope you find some fun ideas from this tutorial, whether you use my kit or you have your own supplies. If you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to be the first to be notified when I come out with a new video, be sure to click on that bell icon. Let's grab some supplies and get started. The kit comes with everything you need to make a flower fairy. So there are two ways to purchase this. The link to my Etsy shop is below. The first way is to just get a kit to make an individual doll, which is what you see here. My favorite way is to get the kit that comes with all three dolls. This gives you a lot more options. It gives you more thread, more glitter, and just fun ways to customize your dolls. So here we have our basic flower fairy making supplies: a wooden bead, a piece of floral wire, some embroidery floss for the skin and the hair, and there are 3 different skin tones that you can pick from, and the thread will match the color of the bead. And then there are 4 different hair colors that you can pick from. So you can see I've already taken those supplies and twisted together this cute little doll. I've also already styled her hair into high pigtails. I'll put a link for that tutorial below. I have a lot of videos on my channel on how to style fairy doll's hair. Here's a close-up of the cute hairstyle. I thought this would be a fun and kind of whimsical hairstyle for a spring/summer flower fairy. You can obviously style her hair however you'd like, but the tutorial for this hairstyle, along with a playlist, will be linked below. And then we have our flowers. So this kit actually comes with 2 daisies. Each daisy has 3 of the bigger layers of the petals. This will give you 6 big layers of petals to make a really full, beautiful daisy skirt for your flower fairy. I've tried it with just 1 flower and I didn't feel like the skirt was full enough, so using 2 flowers is perfect. I'll be using this beautiful pale purple embroidery floss to dress my doll. And then I have this gorgeous glitter. This actually has tiny stars and little iridescent flowers in it. This is the glitter packet that comes in the kit, and it's enough glitter to decorate your doll. You'll also get a crystal. This is this really pretty light purple crystal that matches the thread perfectly. The additional supplies you'll need: I have some E6000 glue and a toothpick for our crystal. I have some craft glue and a paintbrush. You could also use this to apply the crystal. I've got a sharp pair of scissors and, of course, my trusty glue gun set on low. Okay, let's get started. Step 1 is to create your doll. I have a complete playlist that breaks down all of these steps that will be linked below. So you can see I've already created my fairy. I'm going to take this beautiful purple and I'm going to start at the waist and wrap up and give her kind of a V-neck and a little pair of shorts. That's step 2, dressing our doll. And then I'm going to set her aside, and the next step is to create our flower skirt. So I'm going to grab these flowers and I'm going to pull them apart. I always pick flowers that have very little or no glue holding them together. I'm going to set aside the smaller layers of the petals. You can use these to decorate your doll or in a different project. And I'm going to start layering together those 6 bigger layers of petals. If you're new to making fairies, the skirt comes together really easily. I'm going to fold it in half, hold it up to my doll to see if I like the way it looks. And then I'm going to take those petals and I'm going to fold each layer in half and cut an X into the center of each one. And I'm going to do that with all of the layers. Now, one thing, these scissors are terrible. I couldn't find my sharp scissors, and so I started this out with my not awesome scissors and regretted it. So sharp scissors are very important. And then starting with the top layers of the skirt, I'm going to slide them up and around my doll's waist. I'm going to grab my glue gun and I'm going to start using tiny dabs of glue to attach the skirt to the doll and to hook the layers together. And I overlap them so that the layers are alternating, so it gives you a beautiful fluffy skirt. This is what we've got so far. And our next step is to add shoes or gloves. So I am actually just going to add shoes to this cute doll. I do have a gloves and shoes tutorial that will be linked below. If you do get the kit that comes with the 3 different colors of embroidery floss, this would be a fun time. You could either add the light yellow that comes in that kit or the darker purple, I think would be darling. And this is what we've got so far. I decided just to give her shoes and not the gloves, although I do think the gloves would have been really cute. The next step would be to style your doll's hair. So I've already done this, obviously, and this is where I decided to add some of that purple right around the top of each pigtail. I also spent some time hunting down my good scissors because getting the hair to look nice is really hard if you don't have good scissors. So this is what we've got so far. After we've styled her hair, the next step is to do the glitter. You want to wait to apply any glitter to your fairy until after you've done her hair so the glitter isn't falling off while you're styling your doll. So I've got my Mod Podge, a paintbrush, I've got my glitter from my glitter packet, and this is the step of adding glitter. So that will be linked below. Also, I'm taking that craft glue and I'm adding a generous layer right around the base of her skirt. I'm going to sprinkle that glitter on top. I tap the glitter lightly into the glue, tap off the excess, and I go back and add more if I need it. And you can see some of those tiny little flowers and stars. This glitter is so beautiful, and I love the iridescent in it. I think it's really subtle, and I think it looks really pretty with the white. Then I decided to add some of the glitter to the tips of the petals. This is time-consuming, but I can't believe how beautiful it makes the doll look. I think it just finishes her off perfectly. So that is part of the adding the glitter step that will be linked below. And I do that all around the skirt for all of the layers of petals, and this is what we've got. And what do you think? I just love how this turned out. I think it's so beautiful. The last step is to add our crystal. So I've got my E6000 glue. Like I said, you could also use craft glue. I have my toothpick and my little crystal that came in the packet. And I'm going to take my toothpick, get a tiny dab of that glue, apply it right to the top of her dress, right at the top of that V. And then I use the toothpick to pick up my crystal and put that crystal right on the glue. And that's it, guys. We're all set. What do you think? I think this is such a fun spring summer fairy doll. I love the purple. I love the white. And once again, if you're just starting out making fairies, this is a great kit to start with because these petals turn into the most beautiful skirt and it's really easy to put together. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, once again, please do. It helps me out so much. And if you'd like to purchase a fairy kit, you can do that by clicking on the link below. And if you have your own supplies, I hope you found this helpful. And I'd love to know in the comments what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.